We have another very special San Francisco comedian. I want you to give a hearty punchline welcome to Coree Spencer. Let's hear it.
Electrocute myself. This is how you die, Leonard Miller. Oh, that's how I die. This set goes out to my father. Everybody give him a hand. Right there. What are you turning around for? Dr. Clint Huxtable, my father. Just kidding, I'm a comic, I don't have a dad. I gotta set up here. Because I'm hyperactive, and so if I don't have notes, I forget where I'm at and think people are my daddy. So I'm an insomniac too, because I stay up all night and I think about the tough questions in life. Like, how come when people draw pictures of the sun, they put sunglasses on it? And how come his arms don't burn the 2 scoops of delicious raisins? These are real questions, people. Or, how come the Flintstones had a Christmas episode? Because I could have swore that they were Jewish. I'm a firm believer that slugs are just snails without all the baggage. And that guinea pigs look like tiny bears. And handlebar mustaches make men look like kitty cats. Kiwis look like nutsacks. Wonder when I'm going to get to a point in my life where I see a stop sign and don't think the words hammer time. Saw a dead-end sign on the way in here and I was like, how did they know? Oh. Note to self, not all midgets are Willow. Anyone alive in the 80s? I think when men look for women, a good rule of thumb is to look for all the major qualities of every golden girl. You have Sophia's spunk, Dorothy's wit, Rose's naivete, and Blanche's pussy. When I look for a man, the #1 quality I look for is skin. He has to have skin. I'm picky. So I'm dieting. It's like every other American woman, I'm constantly trying to get down to my kindergarten weight. One friend of mine was telling me, you know, Corey, if you really want to lose weight and you still want to eat, you should try X-Lax. Because you can eat whatever you want. And then it just comes out. I know. And I thought about this because it contains my 3 favorite things in the entire world. Sitting, playing Angry Birds, and pooping. And so I tried it. And let me tell you, it's not as glamorous as you may think to wake up in a pile of your own shit. How's the food? I got my first gray hairs, you guys.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no. It's weird though, because it's just here on the sides. So it looks like there's a distinguished old gentleman that lives in my panties. I like to think he wears a monocle and knows how to read a wine list. It's like I got Sean Connery in there. Pushy galore. You can Google that, that's a correct Bond reference. It's totally Connery. You guys know the phrase, what would Jesus do? Yeah, WWJD. You know, for a long time, as a kid, I didn't know what WWJD stood for. And so I would make up my own definitions for what I thought that it could mean. I have WWJD, who wants jelly donuts? WWJD, we want jelly donuts. WWJD, where went the jelly donuts? And as I got older, and I lost my innocence, so did the definition. WWJD, where will the jizz dry? And it's this area right here, which I have nicknamed Splash Mountain. The happiest place on earth. And by the time I figured out what WWJD stood for, I was like, oh, okay, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus hung out with hookers. And men who wore robes all day long. And sheep. Which sounds like a really horrible porno. That I would name Holy Fuck. Alternate titles to this include Oh My Fucking God. And of course, Jesus is coming. Thank you, Coree Spencer.
Let's hear it for Coree Spencer.